Hello, everybody, and I pray you guys have had a Merry Christmas. And don't forget who is the reason for the season, even though they want to give us a Santa Claus and all that other crap. There was a tree involved, but it was called Jesus. So we use this, whether this is actually a birth date or whatever they want to use it for, as a recognition and to remember someone who sacrificed their life for you, for me, if you so choose to accept it. So I pray that you take that moment and really analyze your relationship with the Lord, and that you prayerfully had a Christmas today that did that. In addition, I pray that you didn't have a lot of drama with family, but that you had a good, festive, and blessed time if you hung with family. If you hung with friends, same thing. If you did like me and just chilled for the day, relaxed, and just watched movies, spend some time thanking God for where you're at and reflecting on where we are, what we done been through, because our year is also wrapping up. If we make it to next year, for the church without the rapture happen, we need to continue to pray as we see time wrapping up. If we make it to next year and you live to next year, you need to pray because time is wrapping up. And you need to increase your relationship with the Lord. And make sure your hand, as the old people used to say, is in his hand. Today was a relaxed day. The last 2 weeks have been very unique for me. Little man Hulk, the car was hit, parked outside of my gate 2 weeks ago. My knee's been bothering me with a bout of the gout. Doing better, but still on the meds that keep it flushed from the uric acid that builds up. And don't know, prayerfully they will fix the car. Have no idea. I was really angry for about a good chunk of that week. And worried and all that. And then I have to remember how God has blessed me and done for me and provided for me. The thumbnail that I'm going to put on here is probably going to be my dinner, which I'm still working on, because for lunch earlier today, I had simply some Middle Eastern food. I found a new Middle Eastern grocery store that someone told me about, and I went there and picked up a few things that I needed a couple, but then I ended up walking around the store spending way too much money, and I kind of bought my lunch there, and it was not bad. Only thing is I didn't know they put cheese on something, and I didn't want cheese on it, but I know next time to ask not to. Did get the baklava bar, which is phenomenal. I'm trying to decide. I kind of like the other one better at another market I go to, but this one, I don't think the reason I didn't like it as much is because theirs were really rich, very, very sweet, very moist too. Not as much crunch, at least the one that I had, but it was the flavor was definitely a little bit different, a little bit more, all I can say is rich. It felt a lot more rich. So I walked around that market, and then I came home and ate my little lunch and began to do a few piddly things around the house, but really just relaxed. Into the start of this week, 2 days before, the day before Christmas Eve, my refrigerator starts going out. And so I spent a grip on dry ice, trying to get through. I mean, it's blowing cool, but it's not keeping everything frozen. So they're getting me a new refrigerator, but because it's the day before Christmas Eve, I had to wait till tomorrow, prayerfully, for the new refrigerator to be delivered. And I had to figure out how we're going to work this other one. I'll message the realtor in the morning, the landlord realtor in the morning, because usually I think she said the other one had to be running for 24 hours before you start putting food in it. So we may have to keep this one, and then I'll have to have the maintenance guy come pick it up as soon as possible because it's huge and it'll be in the way. So I think we're going to have them move it right over here towards the door and plug it into this plug I have. And then I'll clean it out accordingly. Yeah. So today I watched Fantastic Four. Right now I'm watching John Wick's Ballerina. I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. We'll see. I really wanted to see Tron, but they asking $30 or $25, $30 to rent it or buy it. And I'm like, I'm not paying that. We'll just wait until I have to wait a little bit longer for it to not be as new. And then they'll normally knock it down to $10 and under. I'll pay probably 10, but I won't pay that crazy amount. So I've had that. And then I went to go get some coffee and bagel Friday. And as I'm stopping at Einstein's, the check engine light comes on. No idea. Prayerfully, it's something minor. So just got a lot hitting, and I just said, you know what, Lord, everything's on you. A lot of times you'll have all this stuff come up, and we have to remember who we rely on. And for me, God is just, he makes a way. So I'm just trusting him. He'll make a way in whatever this is. I'm going to show you guys pictures of the garden. I'll probably be on live, maybe, I don't know, it might be this weekend. I have to see how it goes. I might be live this weekend or probably the next weekend, one of the two. But yeah, a lot. I'm just dealing with a lot. Y'all, I hope you've had a blessed Christmas. We will talk. Remember who is truly the reason for this season. I pray that your day today was blessed and not stressful, not drama, not political crazy conversations at the table or geopolitical or worldviews that are just different. I pray God shows himself to you in every possible way. I'm going to get up, go ahead and make my end of day dinner. Clean up a little bit more over here so that when they deliver this refrigerator, they can just nicely roll that refrigerator into the kitchen and roll this one over here in the middle somewhere. I gotta move a shelf, but whatever's in the refrigerator is just, I'm gonna leave it in there and then ask the landlord, hey, since this other refrigerator has to be active for 24 hours, can y'all have old boy come pick this refrigerator up? Well, I don't know if he can come get it Saturday or Sunday or Monday, but I may have him come do it on Monday. Or Sunday would probably be better, but probably Monday. And that way I have time to get everything moved. But yeah, there's been a lot going on, y'all. A lot. I'm going to take you through the garden. I got some still stuff to do in there. I got some things I got to plan. I'm getting ready to order some seeds and get on that. But God is good, y'all. And I still got gnats. That's why y'all see me rub my hair. And if I don't have my hat on, they like my head. Either that or my skull cap. And I gotta go find out what I did with the other ones. They're probably in the bed somewhere, because sometimes I end up taking them off in the night if my head gets hot. Go figure. So y'all be blessed. And praying for everybody. Shout out to Wendy and her husband. Flatbed. Chicago BBW. Trying to think who else. I got the Louisiana. I got Tiffany. I think was on. Who else be on here? I'm trying to think, y'all. Nikki sometimes is on there. Laura, sometimes she'll watch. I think my friend Cubby sometimes watches. And anybody else who's watching. I know I got several sometimes in the quiet in the background. They're like, oh, I've been watching you since you back was in the truck and XYZ time. Right. So anyway, y'all will see my garden. I got eggplant coming in. I got to figure out what this one eggplant is. Because now he's starting to produce some eggplants. So I got to figure out who he is. I'm probably going to cut his one eggplant sometime this weekend. Because he looked like he might be ready to go. I'm going to research when it's time to cut him. Because his other little compadres are coming in. We got like 2 coming in. And they growing fast now. But yeah, I'm going to find out what kind it is. I know it's an Asian eggplant. I just don't know what kind. And I did pick up some little eggplants today that are, I think, Turkish? No, Indian from India. So, and I've seen them before, they're round, and I've seen them in my plant catalog. So I'm gonna get those. I like to either fry eggplant or to stir fry it. And I like my eggplant either Asian, or I like to do what's called an eggplant lasagna. So I am gonna end up making an eggplant lasagna for Linda. So she can taste mine, because I told her it's the one. Well, I'll probably make it for both of us and just split it. And so I'll make some, and then she and her daughter will get the majority of, well, her daughter might not be able to eat it because it has tomato sauce in it. Her daughter has stomach issues. And I'm getting ready to, when I went to the store today, the Middle Eastern store, because I had dairy and my stomach is not, normally my stomach would be tore up. But the way they do their dairy is significantly, the way they do their animals and cows and when they do stuff, it's significantly different from us. More natural, stuff like that, less processed, less pesticides and all the other weird stuff we do. And I noticed my stomach was not doing all kind of flips. Even I got a coffee in there, and she did put dairy in it and some kind of pistachio sauce. It was actually pretty good. It was a latte. And I got it, and I mean, I got a little gas, but usually my stomach right now going through this, I'd be doubled over. Right now, I'm not running through that. So I'm going to possibly look, because I was driving away today, and I was like, I think I'm going to start buying my meat and everything at the Middle Eastern market. Even their vegetables, very fresh and tell, garden, just the way they handle stuff is very different. So I'm going to do that. There's another market. This one I went to because my former neighbor, who's also a truck driver, I'm going to call him Trucker Larry, he told me, he says, yeah, I said, hey, yeah, I go to this. He goes, well, I go to this one called Jerusalem So-So. I was like, okay. Now, I don't think it's Jewish, though. I think it is. The other one I go to is a Muslim. It's a Muslim run. But they obviously international markets, so they carry a lot of stuff. So you see Muslims and Africans, stuff like that. And then if you go to the Asian international markets, they will have usually a good international. They handle any Jamaican type food, things like that. You don't see the Jamaican type food as much. But in the other market I do go to, I do see a lot of African, like Ethiopian food, the bread stuff, things like that. Excuse me, y'all. So we'll see. And I got some shoes coming in. I bought some new shoes. I got a couple new K-Sweats. And I also got, I got these on sale. Yeah. And they didn't deliver them to the right place. So they actually ended up giving me a credit. And then they show up. So it is what it is. Because they need to deal with their delivery people. But, I got Salaberry or whatever, Juniper or whatever it is from Crocs coming. It's like a tennis shoe type. It's funky looking, but I like the funky looking. I want to get the bluish ones. They didn't have those. So I think I went with the orangish, pinkish, something like that color. But they used to have a bluish kind of purple, like a purple. That's the ones I really wanted. They're funky, and I like weird and funky, y'all. We'll see if they're comfy, and if they're comfy, yay. If they're not, then I won't try to get the other ones. I hope I got the right size. So tennis shoes, I'm usually a 10 in men's. But the original Crocs, like the one I just showed you, I got, it gave me a size 9 in men's. And we'll see. I'll have to see. Because my foot is a fat foot, so it's wide. But I had gone through these, and then I ended up having to order these. And like I said, they delivered to the wrong place. I ended up not even having to pay, thank God. They gave me a credit, and then they showed up days later. Anywho, y'all. But I'm getting ready to get up in here, and I'll take a picture before I put this video out. And the thumbnail will be my dinner. I'll see if I may put it in the video. I might cut it in. But I'll let y'all know what I cooked. So I had smoked a turkey. I gave most of it to Linda. I kept like a breast and a thigh. Well, I kept both thighs because I couldn't find the thighs in the refrigerator at the time. I had also smoked 2 independent turkey legs. So I gave her, I think I gave her 1 or 2 turkey legs. And then I kept one of the turkey legs. I think it was from the turkey. I had the breast. I have a wing. I gave her a wing. They had the back meat. I had the chicken or the turkey neck and the heart and the gizzard, liver. And I cut those up, and then what you hear beeping right now is the turkey gravy. And I didn't make the gravy, I just got the jar. And I grew up on something called giblet gravy. And giblet gravy is where you take those internal pieces, and I shredded the meat off the neck, and everything was smoked, even all those things. And I put them in this gravy in there in the microwave heating up. I've got candy yams in there. They should be done. I made fresh mashed potatoes. That's done. I made dressing. Now, I grew up with cornbread dressing, which I love. And I grew up with a little heavy sage in my cornbread dressing, which I love. So it's like sausage, sage, like sage sausage with sage in it, cornbread mix, and that cornbread had onion and celery. So I got that in there. And I'm trying to think what else I did, y'all. I done did a lot. A lot. You know what? That's what I may have them do. They'll bring the fridge. Well, see, my concern is both the refrigerators are pulling heavy wattage from the wall. Yeah, I may have him drag it over here and just out enough to where they can come in and get it. Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do. Because I got a plug right here in the middle near the TV set. So either that or I'm gonna have to get an extension cord. That might be it. And I'm gonna go over here and mess around, so I might find one that'll extend to that refrigerator and move him kind of in the middle so they can roll him right on out. Yes, sir. And have them come pick him up, like I said, Saturday. If he can come get him Saturday, I'd be happy. Well, Sunday. Because, I don't know, I might be able to get everything out of it because they said 24 hours. So I'm going to see if he can pick it up on Sunday or Monday. And I'll let my landlord know. He can just come, please come get it as soon as possible. It's in the way. Yeah, y'all. This is my day. But yeah, I'll show y'all a video in a minute. So mashed potatoes. I'm just thinking about it. I even have some, I got some green beans in there. I haven't done anything with it. Have I done any veggies? No, everything is mainly that. I just thought about it. I had some string beans in there. And I didn't do anything with the string beans. I might do those tomorrow. So y'all are probably going to see the turkey, dressing, mashed potatoes. Everything's starchy. I really didn't do any veggies, other than the veggies that's in the stuff. And that's fine for now. Because I don't think I feel like doing anything else. And I got some Middle Eastern rice. I'm going to put that in the refrigerator. It's good. I would have put it a little more saffrony. But it's good. It's good. It's just, I wanted more saffrony. And I do also have some potato salad, but I got that from we have a sausage company here that's been around for years. And they make their own sausages and stuff. And I said, let me try the potato salad. It's not bad. It's decent. Yeah. I gotta work tomorrow, day after Christmas. Prayerfully, it's dead. And I know Monday we're going to be busy as Hades. But I got overtime, so I'm going to get as much overtime as I can. Starting next week, I was supposed to do some. This will just really been extra time and not overtime this week. But life went rarely hinky. And everything went to hell in a handbasket. So between the car 2 weeks ago, the gout, the refrigerator, and now the check engine light. And I'll go Saturday to find out about check engine light. I'm not even gonna worry about it right now. And find out what that drama is. Anyway, y'all be blessed. Again, I'll probably either be live this weekend or maybe the following. Just look for a post. And I'll try to post in advance that it's gonna be live. Have a blessed Christmas, y'all. 2 and 2. All right, guys, we have eggplants growing now. So here's another little one that just popped off. We got one right here. Here's my original one that had come up. I'm trying to see if I got any others. I'm not sure if he's gonna produce anything or not. We had rain, so that water, this thing it's not built as well as I would like. What's this for? I don't know what that's for. Oh, if you want to tie it up. Back in the back, the water doesn't drain. I may put a little hole and let it so it can drain in there. That's the only other thing I can think of. Yeah, I might do that. And just let it drain. So this is my eggplant that I don't know the name of. I'm gonna see if I can find it online. One lady told me that you can take pictures of the plants and Google it, and Google will tell you what that plant is. We'll see if that's true or not. This right here, I hope I'm not zoomed in, that is supposed to be like radishes and chives and romaine. Honestly, I think it's just mainly the radishes growing. I don't think the romaine or chives came up. The Thai basil is still doing good. The chocolate mint is still doing good. The peppermint, and what is this one? This is called the Desperado, and I think that's an Anaheim or something like that, chili pepper. I haven't got any peppers yet, but they're coming. The flowers just started. My pepper plants actually are starting to take off. This is my shishito pepper, and I think I got some mint down there. I'm gonna grab a seat and take it around the garden. Okay, and then I'll get up here and get you. So I haven't really taken any of the shishitos off, so I'm gonna cut them off because some of them, when they turn red like that, they're gonna probably either be extra hot or they're probably getting ready to give you seeds that you can use for something else. This right here, this tomato plant has been doing pretty good. The part that's down there in the water bottle broke off, and I think one of the cats got up there and broke it. So he's drooping right now, and I think he's drooping because we've had a lot of rain, so he's gotten a lot of water. So hopefully he'll be okay. We've got this is like a cocktail tomato, supposed to be chocolate and something. They've been on there a minute, haven't really changed color. So we'll see what happens because it is cooler, but Arizona, I guess tomatoes can keep growing here for a while. This is my lemon cucumber plant, and he hasn't produced anything, but I've now seen flowers, so hopefully we'll get some lemon cucumbers. I wasn't sure if he was gonna make it. See how tiny he is? Let me zoom in. I bought this from a lady. He is supposed to be a Thai chili pepper. And I bought it from a lady. I'm not sure how he's gonna do. I'm gonna zoom out. This is my jalapeno plant who somebody likes to eat his leaves. And we have used something on there, some 7, which I'm gonna eventually get away from. But right now I'm one of the people, you gotta do what you gotta do. I do have jalapenos hanging on him, and they seem to be doing okay. And I have jalapenos coming, so my pepper plants are starting to produce. The fig plant in the back, he only has 2 figs on him. When I got him, he had 2 figs. They ripened in the summer. I tried them. They were okay. They weren't all that sweet. But I don't know if that's his first batch of figs. I have no idea. I had to look at how to prune him and stuff. All right, and the rosemary is doing good. I changed the mix of dirt, so it's compost and a cactus type dirt. So I think it keeps the drainage, so my rosemary is finally living. I was trying to grow some chocolate bells, but I'm gonna have to put some more seeds in there. I'm not sure if it just didn't do good. I'm not sure if I gotta add more dirt. I'm gonna deal with that accordingly and see if I can do that, because you can grow peppers here year round. This right here is the mint plant, and probably either peppermint or spearmint or sweet mint, something like that, but it's a mint plant. But my Thai chili pepper, because he was laying over. I was like, this little dude ain't gonna last. And he bounced back. Praise God. All right, let's turn around to the one behind me and deal with that. Okay. Yeah, so we got 2 jalapeno plants. Somebody eating holes in them. I threw down some, there's a stuff called sluggo or whatever. It's a snail slug mix. Put that down and hopefully, because I was getting a lot of caterpillars of, I don't know, probably various types. So we're going to go in and I'm going to go prune some of this plant right here, y'all. Little man Hulk got hit. One of the neighbors behind me backed into the vehicle. I'll talk about that drama. And I'm praying that their insurance takes care of my door because I'm irritated, pissed off about it actually. But I was parked next to my fence. I'll tell y'all about that inside. Let's see. Let's go. Let's turn around. All right. This bucket over here, I'm not sure if we're going to get anything. I put in kohlrabi. I put in red something, shallots, and Romanesco. Hopefully we get something. This one is starting to produce. So we still got our lemon basil. And we got a bell pepper back there, if y'all can see the bell pepper. This eggplant he's got leaves. His leaves started to get some bites too. I'm going to do some pruning on him and get some of his leaves that are on the ground, on the dirt up. These right here that you're seeing, those I believe are my garlic. And garlic has to be in there for 8-9 months before it does anything. This is also a jalapeno plant. Somebody been chomping on him. Not sure who. And this is jalapeno plant. Y'all can see that. Y'all see the jalapenos coming in? I got jalapenos coming in. I don't know if y'all can see that. Y'all see jalapenos coming in? So we got jalapenos. We got like 3 or 4. So I'm gonna come out here and get them in a little bit. These are the Desperado too. It's an Anaheim pepper. I haven't got anything yet. So we gotta see if we get any flowers. This is I think this is the Desperado too. That's the Anaheim pepper. He is flowering, so we should probably see something soon. Boy. All right, we are getting peppers back here. These are bell peppers. There's 2 of them back here. So we are starting to get some bell pepper plants. I got 1, 2. But we are getting bell peppers back here. So we got that. So it looks like I got 2 bell peppers growing on this one. And I don't know if we got anything on this other one. I don't see anything else coming on the second. Oh, he's starting to get flowers. So we'll probably have some bell peppers coming in. So right now we got bell peppers. In here, stuff is starting to come up. I'm not exactly sure what. I got some beets. It might be the beets coming up. None of my lettuce has come up. That is garlic. And we'll see what he does. I'm going to put some more romaine seeds in here. We'll just see what comes up. It looks like maybe onion is coming up. We got a red something onion. Looks like he might be popping. As it does look like onion seeds. So we'll see what comes up. I still haven't really planted too much back there, so I'll probably plant some more back in that corner back there, y'all, if y'all can see. I'll take y'all around because sometimes I move the camera and talk without y'all being able to see. And eggplants. Over there, y'all see little eggplants coming in. And that's where the water pools. So I'm going to probably cut a hole in there so the water just drains down in there. This plastic is supposed to help keep the critters out, but it's more of a pain with that pooling of the water. Anyway, let's go inside and talk.